See if we can find some better music. All right, we'll try this one. Let's try this. Hello, Shadowcat Gaming. I'm here doing my sketching as I usually do on my lives. If you subscribe, you can check out when I go live. I don't really have a schedule, but um, if you subscribe, you can definitely see when I go live. So I appreciate you being here. If it's the first time or you've been here before. So I basically do a lot of pen sketching, anatomy. Sometimes I'll explain a little more about how I start off with loose shapes like this, and I just like the fluidity of the pen. So that's why I use it, if anybody's curious. So I put this up here to just show everybody the reference I'm using, and I'm not drawing it as a direct reference. I'm just using it for a study. I hope everybody's doing great. Welcome again if you're just coming in. And hi, Aji. How are you? Hello. I don't have special conditions to say hello to people. If I see you in the chat and you're being polite and respectful in the social discourse, then of course I will say hello and welcome you into my channel space, if that's even such an expression. It is now, right? It's channel space. Oh, wow. Thank you, Candy Scene. Appreciate it. Am I saying it? I hope I'm saying your name correctly. That's a great compliment. Yeah, I'm trying to capture this one. Some of my proportions are off, maybe more than some, but trying to get the general shape here and the musculature. So that's why I'm doing quick sketches to stay loose. But I do appreciate that. Okay, cool. Yeah, and I included tonight is one of the first nights, if not the. I say one of the first. It's either the first or it's not. It might be the first time I'm ever incorporating the actual reference. I could be wrong. I just haven't done it in so long, so maybe it feels like the first time. But I put it in there so people can get an idea of how I go. I don't always do that. Sometimes, you know. So I'll show you what I mean. So okay, I'll see this. So I'm gonna try to draw it from another angle to really appreciate this study, which is not going to be easy, but doesn't matter. Easy doesn't matter. Whether it's easy or not, I'm just saying it's going to have its challenges. But I guess that's what makes it cool, trying to draw this from another angle. Test your anatomy knowledge. I feel like I can only draw with a reference. Well, I'm going to give you, if you would allow me to, I'll give you some advice about that. The reason why you're drawing with a reference is so you can remember. You're not always going to draw with a reference. So I think if you remember why you're drawing with a reference, it's for your muscle memory and for your visual memory to coincide. That's what I'm doing right now. A lot of the stuff that I'm drawing is because of the visual memory. It's not exact, but it's close to where I don't need to rely on reference as much as I used to. So maybe right now you feel you can only draw on reference, but trust yourself more and rely on your muscle memory more, and eventually your desire and your ability will come together. I say that only because it worked for me, and I hope it works for you. So here I've tried to draw the shape, the shape, the figure pose from another angle with my knowledge of anatomy, and of course it's got its problems, but it's not terrible. I say it's not terrible is because it's still got the basic. Oh, did I speak too soon? Is it terrible? No, it's not terrible. But it's not finished. So yeah, so I took a pose, I drew the pose, and then I shifted it to a side view to see how close I can get to the structure of the pose and remember the anatomy that's involved with it. Uh, yeah, it's a little more exaggerated than I wanted it to be. Anyway, let me move on here. I'll go to the next drawing. So if you excuse me, I have to change the page, which is a lot. It's not as easy as you might think. It's not as easy at all, as a matter of fact. I might just leave the reference to the side. Okay. I'm going to leave the reference to the side so I have more room to draw up here. And I'll leave the other drawings I did down here. So I would encourage anybody that feels like they're limited in their drawing, just keep practicing. As you can see, I draw mostly for my enjoyment, and that's what matters to me. and I am learning some things along the way. So I encourage you to practice as much as you can and enjoy as much as you can, and your muscle memory will hopefully take over and make things seem a little more possible and less like weightlifting and struggling. It'll be more like achieving and improving. The only thing I have trouble with is drawing hands, arms, and legs. Those are tough ones. Those are tough ones because they have a lot of different types of movement and positions that change the shape of it. They're not static shapes, and they take a lot. That is a study, and that will make you a better artist the better you are at drawing hands and feet um, and legs. Yeah. Long lost milk dud. You can't draw words. Shit. Do you want to? Do you want to? Is it your goal to draw well? Because if it is, it requires a lot of practice and a lot of sometimes frustration and not getting the results. Well, I would say start with shapes first and you would build confidence. And I mean, you might think it's simple, but if you start with shapes and you really dedicate yourself to mastering shapes, then everything else is going to look like shapes to you, and you're going to draw them with an idea of improving on the nuances of a shape, because this is just cylinders. I'll show you. So look, if I break it down just shapes, that's a cylinder, cylinder, right? It's cube with another doctor. You need a doctor. I'm not a doctor. I don't get the reference, but um, that's my advice. I would say practice with shapes. It's been said to me, it works. Your muscle memory kicks in. And that's the way I would suggest improving. So you can't draw worth. You increase your worth. You practice harder and you'll be all right. You will be better. You will definitely improve if you practice on shapes. This lady seems to be cheering on two people squatting, like, yay, good job, guys. Nice squat, nice squat. You're able to bend your knees. Great job. I like this pose. Improvement. So she's got shoulder muscles. She's got them. Oh, that's armor. Just as well. I want to make sure I get every muscle in there that's supposed to be there. And that's the elbow attachment under there, and that's the breast, and this is the rib cage flowing into here. The hips. Yeah, I'm a comedian in my spare time, you know. No, I'm just naturally funny. Ha ha ha. You don't say. You don't say. Because if I was really that funny, then I would bill myself as the drawing comedian. Hey, it's a drawing comedian. I draw the jokes. I just laugh to and talk to make it a little more um, engaged, because I don't show my face, and I know it's just like a drawing hand, and It's not much of a connection if you're an artist, I guess. But I do appreciate it. I think it would be a distraction just to watch me talk and then hold up a drawing every now and then. Like, see what I mean, guys? Anyway, I think everybody's kind of busy with things tonight. It's a relatively, as they say, the slow night. It's a slow night, meaning there's not much traffic. And that might be a good thing in some parts of the universe, but not mine. I'm looking for traffic, looking for engagement, looking for people to check out the channel. Now I'm singing a song to this lo-fi. Who would know that I could get so high? Hello, welcome to the show. Yep, yep, this is real. It's happening. You heard it here first. This is the Singing Sketcher. Now, I'll tell you, if I reach a point of like, if I hit 10,000 followers, I will call myself the Singing Sketcher. And I'll sing as I sketch. But I won't say for how long. Wow, I've cleared the room. Oh, one person's in here. Thankfully, one person stopped by. So I'm doing gesture sketches and singing along and just having a good old time in here. So I'm going to change the page now. Oh, look at this. The page was already torn off. How convenient. I didn't know that was going to happen. I'm very pleased about that result. Oh, somebody called me a doctor tonight, but I still don't understand the reference. Like, I don't know. Helping them out, giving them a prescription for artwork, or I don't know. Excuse me. Man, well, so there you have it, everybody. I think I'm almost done here with this one. And again, it looks good enough for me to enjoy and understand what's going on here. And learning a lot about anatomy and taking my time with the fingers and bone structure pays off. It looks good, looks cool. I enjoy it. And I speak low because I'm in a shared space. I guess if my voice was normal, it would talk like this, and it sounds like such a loud volume compared to what I'm using now, but I hope everybody can hear me. So again, this is going to be the last drawing of the night. I did some earlier ones, so please check out my videos if you're interested in watching more videos on drawing and sketching and just getting an idea of how I do it. It might help you. It might encourage you, inspire you. And I believe in practice, and therefore, if you practice, I believe in you. So, everybody, have a great night. I appreciate and thank everybody for joining me. This is the long goodbye that I always have. I have to do this for a few minutes before I actually leave as I sketch. So, I guess because I think if people are just coming in and I don't want them to get the idea, I'm going to keep going. So, but if they do want to catch me, they can subscribe, please. That would be great. And I would love to have you as part of the community. So thank you again, everybody who took the time, who was able to be here, who's come back, who enjoyed it, commented, shared, liked. And that's that for that one. All right, everybody. Again, have a great night. I appreciate it all. And I'll see everybody soon. Bye bye.